Zoom hearings are quickly becoming the new normal. But let's be real, these virtual proceedings still feel like a strange hybrid between a courtroom, drama, and a Zoom meeting where no one remembers to unmute. So who's in the room today?
We are on Zoom and online this morning as it relates to the preliminary hearing on this file. May I have the names of our participants, please, beginning with our guardian ad litem?
Carson Howitt, lawyer, guardian ad litem.
Nastasia Thomas, counsel for the department.
Brittany Kelly for the department.
Brittany Kelly?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Michael Brooks, I represent one of the fathers, Mr. Gilbert.
Sir. Gilbert, father of Sandra Sue Gilbert.
Michael McFarland, representing mother. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Kayleen Haig, parent of both kids.
Would you
Mother of
spell?
both kids.
Thank you. Will you spell that, please?
Which one? The first and last?
Yes.
KAYLEENHAGUE.
Here comes the paperwork shuffle. Legal jargon, timelines, and a little bit of waiting. This is where the wheels of justice spin slowly but surely. And trust me, every date on this calendar is going to matter down the line. Get comfy.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ariel Berger here on behalf of Father Donald Bundy.
Father Donald Bundy, father of Jasper.
Thank you. Welcome. All right. We've made some time for the attorneys to speak with each of their clients this morning about the filings. I've also received a proof of service indicating that each of the parents has been served with the petition on the 13th, which looks like today, and some emails have gone out. So if we need more time, then so be it. But it does look like we have some progress on that point. The petition was filed August 11 with the court. And I'm going to
Notice how everyone here gets asked the same set of questions about petitions, tribe membership, and their legal rights. It's a routine part of the process. But here's the catch: what they say next could dictate how their entire future is shaped. No pressure, right?
go through some of just the preliminary things that are required by the court rule before we go any further. Deputy Ames, would you swear in Mr. Donald Bundy, Eric Gilbert, and Kayleen Haig, please?
You can all remain seated, but please raise your right hands. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes. Yep.
Yes. Okay. Is it Haig? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Haig, did you receive a copy of the petition?
Right. Yes.
Good. And you've had a chance to talk with your attorney?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Do you have any reason to believe that you or anyone in your family would be a member of a tribe like Cherokee?
Oh.
No. Okay. All right. Are there any other cases? It looks like there's one support case from 2016 as it relates to one of the children. Are there any other cases out there like guardianship or support cases on these children? I'm sorry?
I don't think so. I mean, it's just between us two, and then that's it. So I don't think I have any other cases.
And that's the support case for JH?
For Jasper?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Gilbert, do you have a copy of the petition?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've had a chance to speak with your attorney?
Yes.
Very good. Do you think you have any reason to believe that you're a member of a tribe or would be eligible for membership?
No.
All right. Mr. Bundy, do you have a copy of the petition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Do you have any reason to believe that you would be a member or eligible for membership in a tribe?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, and you've had a chance to speak with your attorney as well?
Yes.
Very good. All right. Let's go to the attorneys then. Mr. McFarland, any further presentation on behalf of your client this morning?
Your Honor, I've discussed this thoroughly with my client. She intends to make admissions today, and we would ask them that a disposition be scheduled.
Very well. Mr. Brooks?
The same, Your Honor. My client's going to admit each and every allegation as stated in the petition.
Ms. Berger?
Your Honor, my client would also like to make admissions today.
Very good. I am happy to read the petition onto the record if necessary, or do you know if your clients would like to waive that?
Please, no.
My client waives.
We would waive, Your Honor.
All right. It's all three. All right, Mr. Howitt, do you think it's in the children's best interest for the court to accept a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Any objection, Ms. Thomas, on behalf of the department?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Very well. All right, I'm going to go through your rights.
This is where things get tricky. If they admit to the allegations, they're waiving their right to a trial. In other words, they're trusting the court to make the right call on their future. It's a huge leap, and one wrong move could mean big consequences down the road. So do they fully get it?
Each of you have independently the right to an attorney, which is why we have the court-appointed attorneys here for you this morning. That attorney will be here for this and all following hearings, unless you find your own attorney and want to hire that person independently. If you enter a plea or admit to the petition allegations, you're giving up your right to a trial by judge or trial by jury, the right to have the petitioner prove the allegations in the petition by a preponderance of the evidence, the right to have witnesses against you appear and testify under oath of trial, the right to cross-examine those witnesses, and the right to have the court subpoena any witnesses that you believe could give testimony in your favor. Do you understand you'll be giving up or waiving those rights if you enter a plea? Let's start with Ms. Haig. Is that a yes or a no?
To agree or?
Well, I just went through your trial rights. You're giving up or waiving those rights if you enter a plea. Do you understand that?
I'm not, what exactly is?
Those rights that we went over with the trial,
Yes.
okay, call witnesses and testify,
Okay.
those rights.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions about that?
No, I mean, yes, but no. I'm
All right.
just not sure exactly. I'm still just.
One moment, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I do agree that I have the right for a trial.
All right. Very good. I know this is, you just got a copy of the petition this morning and things are moving relatively quickly. So if you need more time, I'm happy to give that to you. And I know Mr. McFarland is happy to chat with you.
I'm okay with the waiver.
Thank you. She's okay to proceed, Your Honor.
All right.
I paraphrased everything for her in simple terms, but the highlights, yes.
Thank you.
I do have one other thing I need to mention for the
Sure.
court. At one point, I represented a live-together partner of one of the fathers. I'm not sure which. I don't remember her. I don't remember which father. I don't see a conflict. I wanted to bring that to the court's attention. So I originally was not on this case, but I was just in. So.
Is there anyone else that would need to waive any conflict on that? But if you can't remember who it was.
I don't, Your Honor, no. And it's not on the notes either. So.
All right. Does anybody recognize Mr. McFarland and feel that there would be an issue there?
No, it's not an issue.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
I'm Elizabeth Bundy,
Okay. So,
and we were here last November for adoption.
okay.
Mr. McFarland was the mother's attorney.
That's how I'm involved. Was involved. Okay.
All right. So that would mean I think Mr. Donald Bundy would potentially have an issue there. Do you have any objection to Mr. McFarland representing Ms. Haig at this time?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very good. Okay. Well, we've gotten a bit afield of where we were, but while we're chatting, Mr. Bundy, do you understand your trial rights?
Yes.
And do you understand you're giving up or waiving those rights if you enter a plea?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Gilbert, do you understand your trial rights?
Yes.
And do you understand you're giving up or waiving those rights if you enter a plea?
Yes.
Very good. With regard to the consequences of your plea, for all three of you, or in other words, what the court will do, there will be continued investigation by the caseworker to see what the problems are in your family and how and whether they can be solved. The court could dismiss the case if there's no need for the court to be involved. If it appears that there's a problem that may be solved, the court can make the children temporary wards of the court, place them with mother or father or with relatives or in foster homes, and order programs for you and your children, such as counseling, drug and alcohol treatment, assessments, and parenting classes. If it appears you will not be able to provide a proper home for the children in the reasonable foreseeable future, the court could terminate your parental rights. In regard to the plea itself, the plea can also later be used as evidence in a proceeding to terminate your parental rights. All right, Ms. Haig, do you understand the consequences of your plea? Mr. Gilbert?
Yes.
Mr. Bundy?
Yes.
Good. Do any of you have any questions about the information I've given you so far, Ms. Haig?
No.
Mr. Gilbert? Mr. Bundy?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. Okay. Is anyone forcing you to enter a plea and admit to these allegations in the petition?
Here's the breakdown. Housing issues, health problems, and parenting challenges are on the table. These are not just legal hurdles, they're human problems. The real question is, can they get the help they need to turn it around?
Ms. Hay? Mr. Gilbert?
No.
Mr. Bundy?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to enter a plea or admit to these allegations, Ms. Hay? Mr. Gilbert?
No.
Mr. Bundy?
No, Your Honor. No, sorry.
Thank you. That's all right. As long as you understand the question, that's what I'm worried. All right. Has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter a plea and admit to the allegations in the petition, Ms. Hay? Mr. Gilbert? Mr.
No.
Bundy? Sorry?
No.
Thank you. All right, would you, are any of you under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or anything else that could get in the way of you understanding what you're doing this morning? Ms. Hay?
No.
Mr. Gilbert?
No.
Mr. Bundy?
No.
Very good. You say your decision to enter a plea and make admissions is one you've made of your own free will. Ms. Hay?
Yes.
Mr. Gilbert? Mr. Bundy?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. As to the factual allegations in the plea, or another way to look at it is, what are the areas that we're going to be working on with the support of the department moving forward? So we need to identify what the issues are so that we can then target those with supportive services. Okay, so that's the main point of the next piece of this hearing. I'll go to your attorneys. Mr. McFarland, if you could please identify the issues your client is going to be working on and articulate the factual basis of the plea.
Your Honor, my client's going to need housing. She's going to need safe housing. The former house they lived in had lead paint. They did not adequately test child on a timely basis for lead paint. Right now, they were homeless at the time this was filed, living in a tent. My client agrees that housing is going to be an issue. She would require any assistance that could be offered on that. My client does not have transportation, Your Honor. She does not have a driver's license. She would like any assistance she could to obtain that. My client does not have employment. Although she's applying, she could use any assistance or pointers in the right direction for that, Your Honor. Parenting classes, my client agrees that she could benefit from parenting classes, Your Honor. She also wishes to be planning individually, not as a couple. She advised that.
Appointment to go see a specialist.
Take a look at psychological evaluation. I explained to her that those are typically ordered to see if there's anything that we can assist there, and she would have no problem with the psychological evaluation. So I think that covered the main points with the homelessness, the filthy situation in their house, but she admits that it was not cleanly enough for children, Your Honor.
It's decision time. Admitting the issues is the first step toward getting the help they need. But once that admission is on record, there's no taking it back. This is when the rubber meets the road for everyone involved, and the stakes are higher than ever.
I think that covered the highlights.
Wow. Okay, Ms. Hay, do you agree with your
Yes.
attorney's presentation there?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Mr. Brooks, if you want to articulate the factual basis for your client?
We would waive the court brief.
Thank you.
My client's position is exactly the same as that elicited from Mr. McFarland. This is a couple, they live together, and the issues for one are the issues for the other, including no driver's license.
All right, Mr. Gilbert, is that accurate?
Yes.
And do you agree that those are the areas that you want to admit to in order to get some services on?
Yes. But the reason I'm unemployed at the moment is due to medical issues. I've got like 4 big hernias and a colostomy bag. And I went to see my doctor on Thursday, and he's set me up with a referral to a GI specialist, which I have an appointment with this Thursday. So I was gonna go talk to him and see what he thinks. If I'm physically able to work, then I start filling out applications. If not, then I file for disability.
That's a great plan. Part of what will happen moving forward is you'll need to keep up with your foster care worker and the progress on those areas.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Absolutely.
All right, Ms. Berger, factual basis for your clients?
Thank you, Your Honor. My client has a substantial history with the department and with removals and releases. Those are the majority, actually all of the allegations outlined in the petition. And he does not object to that. He is aware that he missed the court date with friend of the court in relation to this child, and he wishes to enter services and learn new parenting techniques for an older child and to get his home ready to have his child hopefully placed with him. That was maybe like a plan of the department. However, those plans have changed, but they're not opposed to doing something like that quickly, as long as he's able to kind of get into those services again and learn some new parenting techniques.
Okay, would you give me a little bit more about the challenges that Mr. Bundy has faced in the past and he's looking still to overcome?
In the past, Your Honor, there have been issues with his own residence. He has secured that now. But with maintaining employment, his ability to care for the children, I know there were issues with making appropriate food and bottles and things like that with the younger child. This is an older child, so those things translate sort of, but not exactly. But he right now is not able to care for this child, and he wants to learn new techniques to be able to do that.
All right. Mr. Bundy, would you agree with that?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Anything else that you want to say?
No, Your Honor.
All right, counselors, are you satisfied with the advice of rights and the factual basis of the plea?
Yes.
I am, Your
Yes,
Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied the pleas are knowingly, understandably, and voluntarily made, in full understanding of the consequences and of our next steps. I'll be looking at a date for disposition. Between now and when we come back, you'll be meeting with someone from the department to put together a plan that outlines both the challenges and the services that are going to be in place. And that's what we'll look at when we come back for reviews. What are the challenges still? And have you made any progress on those things to look at whether or not returning the children to your care or not, frankly, is necessary or appropriate moving forward. So, who's the foster care caseworker that's been assigned, Ms. Thomas, do you know?
Your Honor, we have our Catholic Charities team on Zoom, and I'm guessing that it would be Miss Bosher, Miss Hunter Bosher.
Yes. All right, anybody? Great. Okay, so Ms. Bosher, you're going to be working with all three parents, is that right?
Correct.
Very good. Okay, so once we're finished with the main part of our hearing today, we'll make sure that everybody has contact information from Ms. Bosher. Ms. Bosher has your contact information, and then you'll be meeting with her before you come back here to look at a plan. And that plan is going to become part of the court order. So it's imperative that you work with her and have your voice heard in making that plan. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Will that be a separate meeting with my client as she wishes to plan separately?
I'm sure Ms. Bosher can accommodate that.
Thank you.
All right, so for purposes of coming back for the disposition, let's look at the first week of September.
Your Honor, I am out the first 2 weeks of September for mediation training.
Good to know. So that will accelerate things just a little bit. The last week of August does appear then to still be available to us. Are the attorneys ready, or would you be able to do, and Ms. Bosher, I need to know if this works for you as well, because it really only gives you 2 weeks. But I have time Wednesday, August 27th at 2 o'clock.
Works for me.
I would probably need 2:30. I have a 1:30 to check in, so.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't like to double book that. What about, let's see, what about the afternoon of Friday, August 29th, 1:30?
I'm available.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's fine.
Ms. Berger? Yep. Okay. All right. So let's do then Friday, August 29th at 1:30 for the disposition. In the meantime, Ms. Thomas, is there anything else for the record? Where are the children?
Your Honor, they are with Mr. Bundy's, sorry if it's parents or grandparents, but they are able to stay together in that placement, and it would allow the oldest child to be with the half sibling as well.
Very well. So are you then satisfied with that as a safety plan? And I don't have to look at formal removal today?
Your Honor, I'm not sure. I believe we would need an order for removal for funding purposes and to ensure we're complying with foster care services. And I just want to make sure that we have that noted for the record.
All right. So obviously, your clients have the right to a hearing on the issue of removal, counselors. You also have the right to waive the probable cause finding on that. Mr. McFarland, what is your?
I have discussed it with my client. We would waive that. Matter of fact, she suggested the current placement runner.
Mr. Brooks?
I have no objection to what the court intends to do.
All right. So your client has no objection to a formal removal order and concedes probable cause for removal?
No.
Very good. Ms. Berger, same question.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client is also in agreement with the placement of his child with his grandparents, where his other children are currently residing as well, and we too would waive.
Okay. Mr. Howard, do you find that to be the safest and least restrictive under the circumstances?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Do you think that there would be any other lesser restrictive arrangement that could suit the family under the circumstances?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Well, the court will issue then the preliminary hearing order indicating that the petition is authorized. Removal is authorized today for the reasons that were talked about here on record and as well as contained in the petition. And that will be the status quo. I do agree that that is the safest and least restrictive under the circumstances, and that the facts and circumstances of this case do satisfy the court rule for purposes of removal today. And we'll come back on Friday, August 29th at 1:30 p.m. for the disposition. I won't have an order for you today, but please make sure you're back here August 29th and communicate with Ms. Bosher in the meantime. Any questions?
No, Your Honor. When we're off the record, can my client give you contact information so she can receive that?
Yes, that's the plan. All right, so